What's up guys, it's Meg and it's that time of the week again for our weekly walker talk, helping ease your walker withdrawals 1 week at a time. How's it going this week, guys? Today we're talking about the Walking Dead comics issues number 140 and 141. We're combining these two issues in order for me to hurry up and catch up because I know issue number 143 is coming out this week. I think it's this week. I'm not sure what day it comes out. I'm new to this whole reading it right when it comes out thing, but I wanted to hurry up and give you my reviews on these. I just read them today. Issue number 140 starts out with Gregory still claiming innocence against Maggie's, potential poisoning, and he is doing everything he can to save his ass, claiming that Maggie is framing him. Nobody believes him, but Jesus and Maggie are trying to discuss what to do with him, and Jesus is very adamant about wanting to kill him, thinking that's the only way because he can be very persuasive, and Maggie is unsure because I think she hears Rick's voice in the back of her head saying we don't kill people, and she knows that Negan's locked up and he did far worse things than Gregory did, so she's kind of having a hard time with it. And throughout this issue, Maggie questions the other families, and she finally comes to the conclusion that she has to kill Gregory. She's made up her mind. She knows it has to be done. The issue flashes to Negan, who's getting a haircut, bathing, looking like his old self again. Olivia does not lock him in properly, although it looks like she locks him in properly, but it's not. And the door swings open, and dun dun dun. I was so scared. I've never been so scared for my people than I was when I saw that door slide open. We also see Carl walking with the Whisperers, and he comes to their camp. So he's with Lydia. He comes to their camp, and there are hundreds of Whisperers. And I wasn't sure I wanted to believe it back when, who was it, Dante or whoever said that it sounded like there were thousands of them, but there are so many Whisperers. This is really scary because I feel like if they really wanted to do something bad to any of the communities, they could, and they seem very, they act kind of civil. They haven't done anything for us to really be too scared of, except for protecting their land under, they thought they were protecting their land. Our people, some of our people died in that. Really sucked, but they haven't been like, they weren't overly violent or anything when they came to the hilltop looking for Lydia. So we know that they're capable of stuff. We haven't really seen them do anything. Well, now that we know that there's hundreds of them, it's, I feel like this is just building up to something bad. Like, it's not gonna end well. So Carl sees that, and then we don't know what their plan is with Carl at this point. Will they return him? What are they gonna do with him? Are they gonna make him join their group? It's gross and it's scary. I was surprised because in Terminus, in the TV show, I was very surprised that they could have an entire community that was willing to eat people, be cannibals. It seems kind of hard to find that many people that are willing to eat other people. Well, it's kind of the same with this walker skin, with the Whisperers. How can they find hundreds of people that are willing to live that life and wear a walker skin constantly? I mean, it just seems gross. I don't know how they did it, but they have a lot of people. That's it for the review of issue number 140. I liked it because it leaves us hanging. What is going to happen with Negan? Super scary. And we see that Maggie is probably going to go against whatever, wishes that Rick would have for Gregory. So she's going to be doing something completely opposite. She's going to kill him. At this point, we don't know how. I know how because I read issue 141. But all in all, I liked this issue. I like that we see what a possible threat the Whisperers could be. On to issue 141. Oh man, this one was full of craziness. So Rick gets back to Alexandria, and he is delivering the load of fish to Dwight. Dwight tells him that he doesn't want to lead the Saviors anymore. He never wanted that responsibility, that he wants Rick to pick a new person. Well, Rick tells him no, he needs to have an election. I feel like they're making Dwight more and more like Daryl from the show. They seem so much alike. It's so weird. I don't really like that they seem so much alike. I really hope that in this show, I know there was talk about it before, I haven't really listened or watched anything of people saying that people discussing that Daryl might become Dwight, but I have heard that rumor. I really hope that's not the case. I don't think they will, but every time I see Dwight in the comics now, I automatically think of Daryl, and it pisses me off. I like Daryl. I want him to be separate. So Rick gets back, and he goes immediately to check on Negan, and the door is open to the cell, and Negan is still sitting in there. Like, can I just tell you, I did not expect that at all. I cannot believe that he was just sitting in there, that he didn't even, you know, even if he wasn't violent with anyone, that he wouldn't just escape and slip quietly away. Like, I just, it freaked me out. Apparently he's trying to guess, or not trying to guess, trying to gain Rick's trust, which kind of seems like it's never gonna happen. I mean, you pretty much beat Glenn to death with a bat. He killed multiple people. He's violent, he's disgusting. Like, how could you ever trust someone that did so many horrible things like that? So Rick locks him back up, and that's that. It seems weird that they would, I don't know. He threatens Olivia in so many words. Olivia's really upset about it. She's gonna have a hard time dealing with it, I think. Rosita announces that her and Eugene are having a baby. I don't think they're gonna tell anyone that it's not Eugene's baby. Eugene doesn't seem very excited about it. And the issue, oh my gosh. So the issue ends with Rick telling Andrea, you know, them having a conversation while they're in bed about Negan, and about Andrea still wants Negan to die, and Rick says that they're better than that, and he gives her the whole "we're civilized now" speech, we don't kill people speech. And meanwhile, back at the hilltop, Maggie has just killed Gregory, doing the complete opposite of what Rick is saying. And Rick says to Andrea, everything, when we start killing people again, that's when all of this falls apart. And then it flashes to the scene of Maggie hanging Gregory from a tree, and he's dead. And I think that really symbolizes that that was our sign that everything is going to start falling apart. They can't be happy for too long. Nothing in this world that they're living in is good for very long. So I'm so excited to see what's coming next. I can't wait to read issue 141 or 142 and 143. Let me know what you guys thought about these two issues in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. I hope you have a great day. Bye.